Okay, and welcome back to another episode of Lumberjack Dynasty. I just took a regular rest, and our planks should be done. Let's take a look. Jump over here to the forklift. It's gonna need another day, I think. Yeah, okay. So, I was mistaken. It takes a week and about 3 to 4 days. I'm not 100% certain. So, let's just quickly do that. We'll do another rest. But you can see that some of the jobs have changed. Transport job down there, bush trimmer, and bush trimmer. So yeah, the sheep ones down here are gone. Oh well. Now, one thing that we can do, we can take all this milk that we have, the 15 milk, and condense it. So that would make it even better to sell. Same with the canned eggs, or the eggs that we have. But I happen to know that we're going to need those in the future. We cannot get anything else yet, although we could possibly go and get the cookbooks. I just don't remember which stores those were. Anyhow, let's take another nap. All right. Come on. Yes, humidity 0. Excellent. So these are all ready to work. So let's go check those jobs. Find the missing sheet. Oh, a repair job. That could be good. Okay. You know what? Let's go do that repair job, since that's more of a timed thing. And that's up there. Okay. Oh. Darn it. Darn it, hit my mic. Alright, so we'll head up here. We'll do we shall do this repair job. Sorry. Do the repair job and then see how long that takes, and then go talk to the investor. I guess we had our window open and we're driving slow enough to be able to hear that comment. Is there a driveway here? Yes. Okay, let's see what Eric needs.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Need me to help you with something?
I need some skilled help fixing that building. Would you do it for me, please?
$400.
Sure. No problem.
Nice. That will definitely help. Okay. Fix. Wait, which? Are you sure that this is your building, Eric? Looks to me like it's your neighbor's building. And what did Brand want? A bush trimmer. Well, we can't help with that. Alright, at least it's a simple job. Doesn't look like the roof needs repairs or anything. For all we know, his neighbor asked him to help, and he's like, yeah, sure, I'll help. Hire someone to do it.
I've got my own opinion.
You never know who to trust.
I'm surprised that they're not coming over like, hey, who the heck are you? Why are you doing this for?
It's just words.
Why are you doing this to our building?
We should just hold on.
Do you really believe that?
It's just words.
Is it gonna be any different now?
He knew about this before.
Is that so?
It's hard to be sure.
Obviously.
I ain't gonna tell anyone.
It was just like you said.
How is it done? There's still an area. I
Do
don't
you
get
really
that.
believe that?
He wouldn't do it himself.
Alright, there we go. Now the job
that
is done.
so?
I don't understand why
He knew about this before.
they tend to say, oh yeah, job's done, when there's still parts to be fixed.
Always knew there'd be problems.
I'm not surprised.
Alright, let's head on back.
Great job. Thanks a lot.
Excellent. Alright. Now, again, bush trimmer, we can't do that one. Missing sheep I don't want to be doing yet. That's a bush trimmer. Alright. So, let's... Oh, what is this one? Search for the mushrooms. 6 days. So, we have to wait 6 in-game days before that even starts. So, let's get into our truck. We'll head over and speak to... Hang on, this was Eric. Okay. Alrighty. Off to meet the local investor. Now, for those of you who have been commenting on previous episodes, I do these in groups before I post them. So, if I haven't commented or responded to your comments, it's because I haven't seen them yet. So, that's just a little heads up on that one. I haven't read them as of yet. Out of the way, bird. There's the turn. Let's see if I can. No, I'll just park over here. There we go. Okay. Oh. All right, let's take a look at this. So we have
Hello
Eric
there.
and
Hello. I heard from my Uncle Charles that you could use some help.
Ah, so you're the young man Charles praised so much. Yes, I could use your help indeed. I need these summer houses finished. But my workers are sick at home. But I can't wait 2 more weeks.
I'm not sure. I know a thing or two about repairs, but not much about construction.
Not a big deal. I'll teach you. But you'll need dry planks for construction too. You can buy them at the store, or produce some at the mill yourself. I'm going to pay you. So what do you say?
I say, you've got yourself a deal.
All right. Take my lorry if you need a vehicle to transport planks. And remember, time is what matters. You'll get yourself a bonus if you finish it quick.
yeah, I actually tested it. There is no difference between if you go quickly or if you wait to if you wait for the planks to be dried. There's no difference whatsoever. So whether you wait to dry the planks at this point or buy the planks, or if you have the planks ready, it doesn't matter. You still get the same amount. So what we will do, now that we are borrowing his truck, we will deliver those plywood planks to the lumber mill. Not the lumber. I keep calling it a lumber mill, but it's not actually a lumber mill. Actually, it might be. But we will sell the plywood boards, and then bring the whoops. Nobody saw anything. We will sell the plywood, and with that money, I'm hoping we might be able to buy ourselves a truck of our own. If not, we will. Let's see. I think we needed. It's 1.5 pallets per building, if I recall. Alright, let's just line up a bit better. There we go. Like I said, trying to use a mouse to control this is not easy to do. Now, we can haul 7 of these per truckload. So we'll get 2 and a bit loads. But I'm not going to wait until we have a third trailer or third truckload. Yeah, as I said in a previous video, they already have the truck chassis, right? Why can't they just put a dump bed on this actual truck? Right? They've already got the basically the dump bed for all the, the 2 different types of dump trailers. Why can they not, put one of those on this, and then just extend the sides up, and then just, multiply the load to whatever, however high the sides are. Like if you take the new trailer, right? The new dump trailer. Put that on here, without the wheels, obviously. And just add however many sides until you have like a full dump body of a dump truck. And then just say, okay, this size, like the original one was, what was it? 1,000, 2,000 liters of wood chips? Or bark, or whatever it is. That's 1, 2, 3, let's say 4 layers high. So that, multiply by 4 things. So 7 pallets is 18 to 20. And we now have enough money for that forest, but we want the truck first, I think. Actually, I wonder which would be better, getting the forest first? If we get the forest, cut down all the trees, and just let them turn into planks, turn into the wood chips, and then the next contract job, we can use the truck to sell all of it in one giant load. That might actually be a good idea. Okay, where are you going? You're going that way. Okay. That might not be a bad idea. so we got one more pallet. So we'll have 2 pallets of planks. Let's take a quick drive over this way. I need to remember how much that forest was. Oh, that is not the road out. You see, this one here is just completely clear cut, so. So yeah, we can easily buy this now. If we buy this now, I'm pretty sure the truck there is a bus stop right there. So what I'm going to do, jump over to here, hop out, run over here to the bus stop. There it is. And come over to this bus stop. Ah. 1,200. Sorry, 12,000. $12,000 versus, oh geez, yeah, this was the 2001. I don't think we need the truck, the forklift. Well, let's see. $12,000. Even the 25 that he's going to give us is nowhere near enough. So we might as well get the forest, cut the trees, turn them into planks and wood, planks and the wood. Yeah, see, this is the one that we want. Ability to collect common herbs. From unique cookbooks. Okay, so we don't have enough for this. Let's jump back to this truck. I will quickly purchase this. So now we can cut down all the trees here. Because even with the plywood we have on here, plus what he's giving us, we're not gaining. We're not going to get to $12,000. There's no way. But now that we have that, we can cut the trees, turn them into planks and plywood, sell all that with the next construction contract when we have this truck, when we can borrow this truck again. I will probably do a lot of the cutting and turning things into planks and drawing the planks off camera, simply because it takes a long time to actually do that. So but I won't do any of the actual selling off camera. Oops. Damn it, I hit one of their little, yep, one of the little light poles. Well, technically they're not actually lights, they're just reflective markers. So if we did the construction contract now, we now have 3,000, so that'll bring us up to 5,500 and some change. Plus we'll be able to sell. We can sell some of the planks that we've got. You know what? Let's bring the truck back to our lumber mill and at least load it up. We can find out how much that's going to be. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it takes like a pallet and a bit per house. So let's pull up here, line ourselves up a bit better. Okay. Let's jump over here, find out how many houses we got. 1, 2. It's only 4 houses? I thought it was more than that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 houses. Okay. So if we take, say, 5... We take 5 pallets. Should be more than enough. We could take an entire load over to sell right now. You know what? Let's do that. So 4, 5. We'll have 4 extra, or I wouldn't say extra, but 4 pallets of planks. So we'll go sell this. Whoa! On Grace. Almost ran you over. So sell this load, get the money. Again, I believe we're getting 2,500 from the guy. What was this guy going to pay us again? Oh, it's 5,200. Okay, I got the numbers reversed. It's 52, not 25. So 52. Plus the 45. 53. If we sell some of the food items that we've got, we might just have enough to buy the truck. I mean, if we take the 4... Let's see, we need 5 for the job. Come over here. Nope. So I think that we're going to end this episode after selling this, and next episode we'll do the construction job, and hopefully that will actually be enough to buy the truck. Because if we can buy the truck, you know, that's just one less thing. You know, we could just be selling the construction materials without having to wait for the next job where we borrow this truck. I know that there is at least one more job where you can borrow this truck. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that job is either here or up here. I think it's actually over here. Yeah, you can see them right here. You can see the foundations. So it's right here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs, 5 houses. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is hidden by this. Okay, so we know where that job is. It's right over here. Looks like there's another one over here as well. But I'm pretty sure this one is where you can rent the truck. Or borrow the truck. So we'll go do that one next. I will actually mark it so we know where it is. So we'll drop this off. And then off camera we'll do the that's not too bad. Okay, 5.8. That means then when we finish the contract here, we'll have 1,100. All we need is to sell $100 worth of product, which we've got the food that we can easily sell. So that will actually be enough. All right, so we will sell, or we will end the episode here. I will load up and head over to, we don't even know the guy's name. Well, that's a little odd. Anyhow, I'll head on over and I will see you in the next one. Later, everybody.